Those who disowned their parents. What was the final straw? I moved out when I was 16. Some of the things were, for example, I wasn't allowed in the house unless someone was home, so I'd have to sit outside after school for 2 to 3 hours during Minnesota winters. Summer vacations were actually worse. We also lived 12 miles from the nearest town and was a very rural area. Only allowed to take 2 showers a week, 2 minutes long. Only allowed to eat diner because I was able to get free lunch from school. These aren't even the big things or strangest things, just the day-to-day things. Like, for example, about once a week my father would make me pick up everything on the carpet: lint, bits of grass, dog hair, etc. Wasn't allowed to use a vacuum or anything. It had to be by hand. And if he saw anything anywhere, I didn't get to eat. One chance. So he would just watch me while watching TV, comb over every room looking for anything on the ground. This was also the only time I was allowed in the living room. When I was 20, I decided I'm going to try having a relationship again, at least with my mother. And I went to stay with them for a few days. Again, I wasn't allowed to be in the house while they were away. I had to stay in a shed and I couldn't have any of their food, but I wasn't told about, so I didn't bring any food. After a few days, I left and never talked with them again. That was about 25 years ago. I don't feel like I've missed out on anything of value. Oh, and to add to this, I did have a brother who our father didn't do any of this to. They bought him clothes, gave him money, helped him get his first car, etc. So everything was very targeted towards me.